the right attitude, I'll be all right. The truth is, you've been through a lot. But the truth also is that you'll go through a lot more. I've been through the worst chapters imaginable in my life. And by no means can I compare pain. I cannot look to you and say that one pain is greater or less than another. Pain is pain. I can, however, sit across from you and say that we will all experience the unbearable and come to bear it. Some of us hold our heads high despite it all, and no one would, no one could know the scars and the pain held within. No one could know the stories unshared that we wouldn't dare subject someone to, lest they feel and familiarize themselves with the unbearable just the same. No one could know behind every smile and every chuckle, behind every programmed and expected response and societal ritual of the pain. And they ask us from time to time, are you all right? And we might say, all right? Or we might say, I'm fine, I'm okay. This is our pain. It belongs to us. I'll be all right. The masters of suffering. Does it really get any better? Or do we just get used to it? Some of us learn to hold our heads high. We may say, I'm proud to be this scourge, turgid, unacceptable, scum-filled dirge, the wretched, lowly castaway, and cast aside, the lamenting black sheep split and bubbling at the crack of society's underthought and quickly reactive whip, lashing out on misunderstanding, as it is wont to do. Intelligence is lost. In a world deliberately populated by slaves that in turn work for those above them that are equally slaves, but to ideology, to live one way is the way. People are programmed to be smart enough to follow, but dumb enough not to question, and deliberately misled to the point where they are subconsciously navigating 90% of the day. So all are susceptible to brainwash. All are susceptible to hypnotism. But most have dulled critical thinking, and projects such as this may fall much on deaf ears, as there is no demand to think things through. There is no demand for intelligence. There is only demand for entertainment, for numbness, to avoid problems rather than face them, to run from difficulty rather than willingly stress and conquer it. It's not that I am so smart. I just stayed with my problems longer, Albert Einstein. The point is that to aid humanity is a waste of breath, unless indirectly. Because people don't listen. That's why you have your sin eaters. That's why you have your vampires, your empaths, and your bipolars. When you accept things as they are, but change you, life becomes bearable, even in desolation. Two magnetic poles. This is to depress bipolar disorder. To not lash out and to hold, to fear or to anticipate the future is to be anxious, anxiety disorder. To dream so strongly that the world has become dead to you is schizophrenic. Excessive enthusiasm is called mania. To be happy beyond expectation, is that laughable or what? Mania also means obsession. To process and to think is to obsess, obsessive compulsive disorder. But obsession on happiness, would that be euphoria? It's mad to not be mad. Hell no, I'm not all right. And I'll be here again, too. But have no worry and have no fear, friend, because I'm fine. And I'll be here again. So don't worry about it. I have the right attitude. I will be all right. Kevin Chaos. 8/26/22.